Hey guys, I'm here with Tea Time VG owner Colton. Today we are going to go through some of the TrackMan technology that they have and talk to you guys about what that data can do for your golf game. He's also going to talk about some of the different courses you can play on this unit, as well as a summer virtual tournament schedule that he has plans for. So, Colton, just give us a little bit of a rundown of what this technology does to really help people improve their golf game.
Yeah, so the technology that's available now is something that a lot of the pros are optimizing and have been for years. I think it's a great way to really take your game to the next level. TrackMan is one of the top leading brands for technology for tracers. You're going to get all the spin, launch angle, ball speed, everything that you need to really take your game and kind of figure out where your missing areas are and how to take it to the next level.
Yeah, definitely. As an instructor, I've found that it's really useful for my students. One of the things that I primarily use it for is being able to determine yardage gaps with people's club selections. So they're able to come in here, get a really good feel for how far they're hitting each club, which then translates into easier shot making decisions when they're on the course, especially for my competitive golfers that are really into that type of data. But you can even get into things like face and path angle to see exactly what's causing some of the inefficiencies in your swing. And so just being able to have this data accessible right here locally that all of the top professionals are utilizing is really beneficial to the entire golf community. So we're going to have Colton go ahead and take a few shots here to where you guys can see some of this data start to populate and get an idea of how quickly it spits it out to you and how accurate it is. So, Colton, go ahead and take us through a few shots.
All right, here we go. So up here in the top left corner, you're going to see all the data. As you can see, that ball went super far left. So you'll see that from the curve left here. It tells you how many yards it actually went left. And then you have all the other data here, how far it went. Like she was saying, I think the biggest thing, even for somebody that's just getting into the game, is going to be club selection that you can really dial in here by finding out what your distance is for each club. That was what really helped me. Like, whenever you know if you're at 150 yards and there's no wind, like, you know what club you're going to be able to use for that distance, that's very helpful for your game for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. And it also gives you your carry distances as well. So you see exactly how far you're carrying each club and what the rollout is on each club as well, which coming into greens is super beneficial when you're figuring out what pins to go at, where you'd possibly need to land it on the green to hopefully improve your proximity to the hole, which in turn helps create more birdie opportunities and lowers your handicap as well. So again, like we were talking about, just having all this data at the ready and it spits it out to you so quickly that you're able to really optimize your practice sessions and get the most benefit out of them. There's also different courses that you can play. So you can play Bethpage Black, you can play Pebble Beach, Spyglass, and get a complete round in really under about 2 hours. So those days when it's really windy or the weather's not great, you can still come in here, get a lot of benefit from your practice session, hit different shots, and get to play some courses virtually that you may never get the chance to play, or it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to actually go in person and play these courses, but you get to have a little bit of a feel of it here at home. And so, just to give a rundown on how you schedule, everything is online. So, you go online, it's a 24/7 facility. You could come here at 3 o'clock in the morning if you can't sleep and book a session. And it's completely unmanned, so you have the entire facility to yourself. You're not having to deal with other people in here or other golfers. You can come in here as a group, which I have done before with some of my friends. We come in here, we hit balls, then we play one of the courses, and we really feel like we've gotten a good day of golf in, especially during those winter months or when it's extremely hot coming up, and maybe you're not really great with the heat. This is a place that you can still come and have access to a golf day, so to speak, in a short amount of time frame. So definitely check Tea Time VG out. This is their Norman location. They're located off 24th and Robinson. Again, if you want to reserve a spot, go to their website, pick a spot that fits your schedule, and it's a really simple process. They also have membership options available to where if you see yourself using this pretty consistently, it's a lot cheaper to go with the membership options. And so I'll let Colton walk you through some of those price points.
Yeah, so the memberships, they're going to be anywhere between the student membership starting at $199 a month, and then the executive membership, you get to play 2 hours per day the entire month, and that's going to be $250. So we have some specials that we're going to be running throughout the summer. There's no contract on any of the memberships. It is month to month, so there's no commitment there. As far as the tournaments, we are going to plan on kicking off some tournaments. Some of the cool things that TrackMan offers is you can actually come in here. Like if you're a really good golfer, you can come in here and play international tournaments on the TrackMan for money. But we're going to set up some in-house tournaments that sometimes we'll follow like the PGA Tour. Like if we have a course that the pros are going to be playing for that week in a tournament, we'll run a tournament for a couple weeks where you come in, post your score, and then the winner will get a prize. So that's kind of the plan for the future. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good way just to kind of get more inclusive with the virtual golf world. Obviously, having those tournaments that you can play for real money and then also play for prizes through Tee Time is pretty cool as well if you're looking for that competitive unit during your golf season. So definitely give them a try, check them out, let me know what you guys think. And maybe in the future, I will release a discount code for you first timers that are looking to come in here and just give it a try. Thanks, guys.